Have you ever wondered what it really means when people say their files are in the cloud? It sounds mysterious, almost magical. You upload a photo, and suddenly it's no longer just on your phone. You can open it on your laptop, your tablet, even on a friend's computer halfway around the world. But where is it really? Is it floating in the sky, drifting above us? Not at all. By the end of this story, you'll know exactly what the cloud is, how your data is stored, and why the truth is even more fascinating than the myth. Stay until the end, because once you understand the invisible system carrying your memories, your work, and even your secrets, you'll never see the cloud the same way again. Let's start with something simple. Imagine you take a photo on your phone. The moment you save it to the cloud, it feels like it vanished into some digital heaven. But what happened is far more physical. That photo became a stream of zeros and ones, binary code. And instead of floating above the Earth, those numbers traveled through underground cables and landed in a building. A real, massive building filled with computers. That building is called a data center. And the cloud? It is really just a poetic way of saying, your files are stored on someone else's computer in one of those centers. Picture a warehouse, but instead of boxes, it's packed with racks of servers. Each server is like a powerful computer, running non-stop. Fans hum to keep them cool. Lights blink as data moves in and out. And security guards protect the building. This is the reality of the cloud. Not fluffy shapes in the sky, but machines on the ground, consuming electricity and holding the world's information. How do these machines hold your files? Think of your data like a library. Each book is a file. But this isn't a normal library. In the cloud, your file is broken into pieces, spread across different shelves, sometimes across different buildings, and reassembled whenever you need it. This is redundancy, the system that makes the cloud reliable. If one piece is lost, others exist elsewhere. It's like having spare chapters hidden in safes around the world. Now let's talk about security. Is your data safe in the cloud? Yes, because it's wrapped in encryption. Imagine your diary written in a code only you and your computer understand. Even if someone sneaks in, they can't read it without the key. That's how your photos, emails, and documents stay safe, locked behind complex algorithms. But let's not ignore how this changed our lives. Years ago, losing a phone meant losing all your pictures and contacts. Today, if they're in the cloud, you just log in on a new device and everything returns. The cloud made our digital lives portable. It turned data into something that follows us wherever we go. That freedom is why it's now essential. Behind the scenes, when you save a file to the cloud, your device sends it as data packets. They travel at the speed of light through cables, arrive at a server, and are written to a hard drive or solid-state drive. The difference is scale. Your laptop might hold hundreds of gigabytes. A single data center can hold exabytes, billions of gigabytes. And the data isn't static. It's constantly managed, duplicated, and shifted to stay available whenever you ask for it. Think of the cloud as an orchestra. Each instrument is a server. Alone, it's noise. Together, it's harmony. Load balancers make sure no single server gets overwhelmed. If millions of people click the same video, the system spreads it across multiple machines. To you, the video just plays. To the servers, it's a complex dance. Where are these centers? They're hidden around the world. Some are in cold regions to save on cooling, others near rivers for cheap hydroelectric power. Inside, they look futuristic. Rows of blinking machines, robotic systems swapping drives, and massive air conditioning units fighting the heat. The cloud feels weightless, but in truth, It's millions of tons of hardware consuming enormous power to hold our digital lives. Here's something surprising. The cloud often stores copies of your data on different continents. That's why you can open files quickly whether you're in Brazil, the US, or Japan. The system routes you to the nearest copy. To you, it feels instant. Behind the scenes, it's a global relay race, but nothing is perfect. Sometimes the cloud fails. Outages in data centers cut off access to emails, documents, or businesses. When social networks or apps go down, it's not the sky collapsing, it's a hiccup in a data center somewhere. Still, we trust it. We trust it enough to put our family photos, our work, even medical records in it, because keeping everything local isn't practical anymore. The cloud gives us collaboration, speed, and growth. It lets people edit the same document across continents. It lets startups scale instantly. It gives businesses power without owning servers. The cloud is the great equalizer. Let's use a story. A small company launches an app. In the past, they'd need to buy servers, set them up, and hope they worked. Now, they just rent space in the cloud. If their app goes viral, the cloud expands automatically, adding more storage and power. It's like having an elastic warehouse that grows the moment you need it. This scalability is the backbone of the modern internet. But what about privacy? That's a real concern, because while your data is encrypted, it still sits on someone else's computer. Companies like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft run much of the world's cloud. That means a few corporations hold oceans of information. Convenient, yes, but also powerful. Who really owns your data? What rights do you have over it? These debates are still unfolding. Here's another point. The cloud isn't just storage. It's also processing. When you use AI tools, when you stream high-quality games, when you ask a voice assistant something, much of the work isn't on your phone. It's in the cloud. Your device sends a request, the cloud does the heavy lifting, and the answer comes back instantly. The cloud is turning personal devices into windows. The true power is far away, humming in data centers. So, next time you edit a video online, collaborate on a document, or back up your photos, remember, you're not just saving files, you're tapping into a global infrastructure of machines, cables, and power grids, all designed to feel effortless. That effortlessness is the real magic. The fact that billions can upload and share daily, and it all just works, is one of the greatest engineering feats of our time. So what is the cloud? Not a place above your head, not a mystical realm. It's the largest network of computers in the world, working together to hold our memories, businesses, and identities. It's physical, heavy, humming, and yet to us, it feels light. That's the paradox. And how is data stored? In servers, broken into fragments, duplicated globally, locked with encryption, and delivered back to you at the speed of light. The next time you say, "It's in the cloud," remember you're really saying, "It's in a building, on a machine, somewhere on Earth, waiting for me." So here's my question. What do you think about trusting so much of your life to machines you'll never see? Do you feel safe or uneasy? Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me the most surprising thing you learned about the cloud today. And if you want more deep dives into the hidden systems shaping our lives, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Because the cloud may hold your data, but the stories behind it keep us connected.